Next, we have Miss Madhuri Ganapati to show us how to visualize mathematics using free and open source software. GeoGebra is the tool.
I'm Madhuri Ganpati. So I'll directly switch on to GeoGebra. Okay, this is the basic GeoGebra window, which is very powerful. Actually, the look of the window actually is is just a graphic window, but then it is very powerful. The smallest thing is we can draw a line or put a point. This is the smallest thing, and then the greatest thing we can do is we can show trigonometric ratios, we can show roots, and we can show many more things like complex numbers. The list is very long, and we have got so many tutorials in GeoGebra. But simplest thing I want to show here is I want to just draw one circle for all of you with circle with a certain radius. So I have taken a tool from here. It says circle, center and radius. And then when I click at the center, we can click it anywhere. So a radius field opens for us. So here we can define the radius. Like if I want to put 5 centimeters, the radius comes out with 5 centimeters, 3 centimeters, whatever you want to put. Just put 5 centimeters over here. And then the circle is ready for you. And in a similar way, I can draw a circle with a ranging radius, that if I don't want to fix the radius, it is okay. I don't want to fix the radius. I can put with a slider. I don't want to fix the radius. I want to change the radius. So I'll just cancel this. Delete. For that, I require a slider. So I can define a slider here. It's a number slider. I can just write it as radius here. And the numbers are defined here. I can change the minimum value to 1, that is 1 centimeters, or I can even have less than that. I can put 0.5 centimeters. Maximum is 5 centimeters. I can increase that also in the range of 0.5 centimeters again. And then click OK. So I have a slider which says radius, but I still don't have a circle. Let me now draw the circle. Okay, so in this, there's a radius field again. Here we'll put radius. So that is my variable here. And click OK. So here is my circle. Let me change the radius using the slider. Starts from 0.5 centimeters, which I said just before. And then drag the circle. So till 5 centimeters, I can get my circle. So this is how we define. We can also define angles. Like suppose if I want to draw an angle, but I don't want to define it as such, I can define an angle directly with a given size. So here is how we define. Let me put one more point here to define an angle. So there's one point. I'll join these two lines because I want an angle. And then I have angle with given size. So if I click on B and then A, automatically the angle box comes out. Here we can define our angle and say click OK. The angle is automatically created for us. A 45 degrees angle, you can see it here, is there. Also, we can take, in the similar manner, we can take a slider and then define the angle. Up to 360 degrees, 0 to 360 degrees, any angle can be defined. So let me go back to the spoken tutorial. Again. So here we have spoken tutorials on GeoGebra. So here is the list of spoken tutorials what we have in GeoGebra, starting from introduction, triangles and polynomials, theorems, up to sequences. Apart from this, we also have one more set of GeoGebra. This is for school children starting from class 6 onwards up to 10th. So this is the PhET animation, which I will open. It is from Colorado University. So here we have PhET animations in physics, mathematics and statistics, chemistry, and earth science and biology. All these are available, and we have spoken tutorials for all of the, not all of this, but some of these. So I shall show some physics PhET simulations. So here are the spoken tutorials. I'll open it. So for PhET series, we have PhET chemistry, PhET mathematics, PhET physics, and PhET biology. Let me show PhET physics. So here is a list of tutorials for PhET physics. 15 tutorials in the list. So we have semiconductors, energy bar. Okay, here is energy forms and science. Okay, let me play the video for a minute.
Welcome to this tutorial on energy forms and changes simulation, downloads, and different changes energy systems. By default, intro screen opens. Intro screen helps to predict how thermal energy flows when objects are heated or cooled. Left side of the screen, each of the objects. In this setup, the energy transfer is in the form of thermal energy. There are two heat regulators to heat or cool the system. Heat regulators are provided with stands. At the bottom of the screen, we have normal and fast forward radio buttons to control the speed of animation. Drag and attach the thermometer to the container. Now, drag and hold the slider of the heat regulator upwards to heat the water. As the temperature increases, water evaporates and vapors are observed. Also observe that energy chunks escape into the atmosphere. Next, drag and hold the slider of the heat regulator downwards to cool the water. As the temperature decreases, water freezes and becomes ice. Drag and place the container on the workbench. Observe that energy from heat is transferred to iron block in the form of chunks. Here internal energy of iron block increases.
Okay, last thing I want to show you is about apps on physics. So this is apps on physics. There are like very small physics experiments which start from like lower level, like pulley system, lever principle, inclined plane. So we have spoken tutorials for even these set. Simple physics experiments for school level and also college level. Simple pendulum, Kepler's laws, hydrostatic force, Doppler effect, and magnetic bar. This particular one is very good actually. I just wanted to show. So when I was in class 10 and 11, I remember doing this magnet exercise. Turn the magnet, and then here is one compass does this. So we used to take a compass, draw this experiment on a big white chart, and then the one by one, line by line we used to draw. So this is a very good experiment which I really liked. So like keep drawing the magnetic lines of force. We click on the compass and it draws your lines of force on either direction. So I can drag the compass upwards, draws it upwards. So this was a particularly good experiment which we did in classes. So this is a very good experiment actually. Likewise, we have many more experiments in the setup, and we also have spoken tutorials for that. Let me show. So we have 13 tutorials in this series. And the magnet one is included in one of the spoken tutorial. Reflection, convex lenses, interference, diffraction, magnetism, Ohm's law, and Wheatstone bridge. So this is the list of apps on physics. Thank you.